one of those like pay it forward situations in the drive-thru. That has never happened to me. Even though I've seen it happen, it's never happened to me.
That's happened.
So what the fuck? No, I'm kidding. Hello and welcome back to the Nuanced AF Pod. I'm Juan.
I'm Lex.
And we are two highly empathetic people that are always trying to find the nuance in everything because everything is nuanced AF. Lex, how are you today?
I'm good.
I am good as well. It's a nice summer day. Well, is it summer yet?
It's like overcast. I don't think it's summer.
Yeah.
It's still spring.
Yeah, still spring.
Or maybe it's after Memorial Day.
Yeah, a lot of people consider that.
Yeah, summer.
The unofficial start of summer.
Summer doesn't start for me until I transition my wardrobe, which isn't until July.
Okay, there you go. I want to give a special birthday shout out to my good friend Donovan, my brother in ranch, my brother in boneless wings over boned, although I have been coming around to boned wings.
Yeah, if they're really good.
Yeah, if they're really good.
They have to be like really good though.
I used to hate flats just because like drums were just easier to eat.
I love flats.
But like once I figured out a technique to like kind of remove the bones,
it's solid.
then I'm just like, okay, I can see why people are be like, oh, there's more meat on the flat.
Oh, I love a flat.
Yeah,
flat over drum any day.
There's a nice debate that I always like to have when I'm meeting someone new. Are you a boned or boneless wings kind of guy? Are you a ranch or blue cheese kind of guy? And also, he is my brother in onion lovers. We love onions, and I know you're coming around the onions a little bit, little by little,
a little bit.
But it's okay. I won't force anything.
I wouldn't say it's been 10 years. I like them slightly more than I did. But for me, it's all texture. Yeah. Like I like an onion just fine if the texture is if it's like cooked like really well. But if it's still crunchy, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. I hate soft texture and then crunchy texture. Like it's too, yeah. And it's funny because like that's like my one thing, like texture wise. Yeah. I'm just like, can't do. Well, to each their own. I think the flavor of onions like outplays it for you.
Yeah,
I still
definitely
use onion in everything. It's great for flavor.
But yes, like I said, he is my brother in ranch. We both love our ranch, and that's actually going to lead us to our Am I the Asshole for today.
Is it ranch?
It is ranch related.
Yeah.
And it is, am I the asshole for refusing to pay for ranch? So,
is this going to be like, this is 25 cents?
Last night, me and a few friends went to a pizza shop in downtown Morgantown. We got a couple of pizzas, some regular and some gourmet. We didn't know, but every pizza came with a cup of garlic sauce. Well, none of us like garlic sauce, and we asked if we could get some ranch instead. They wanted $1 per cup.
Oh, wow.
And wouldn't swap the garlic sauce.
It's expensive.
Keep in mind, these were large pizzas and very hungry college students, and we would have needed about 10 of these little cups of ranch. We weren't about to pay $10 for ranch dressing, and told the girl who brought out the pizza not to worry about the ranch. The restaurant owner overheard this and made a comment saying, "Shit isn't free, boys." And that really pissed me off.
Oof.
There was a convenience store across the street, and I decided to get us some ranch. I got up and walked across the street and bought a big bottle of ranch, enough for 5 more pizza outings for $5. Some of my friends said I shouldn't have done that, and that the store owner gave me a dirty look. I was told I was petty and tight. I told them I was going to enjoy my cheap ranch, and if it was that big of a personal conviction, keep their hands off it. That personal conviction lasted 30 seconds, and pretty soon that bottle was being passed around the table. Remember, they gave out the garlic sauce and refused to substitute ranch. It was frustrating and strange to say the least. So, am I the asshole for refusing to pay $10 for ranch and going to buy my own bottle instead?
No. No.
That's what I thought too. This was labeled as he is the asshole, but actually going through the replies and comments myself, it seems a little bit more divided.
Okay. Yeah. Like, is it kind of an asshole move to go to a convenience store and like buy the ranch and then bring it to to me this would be different if it was this. If you had ranch just with you, you were like,
as any sane person would.
We know that we're going to a pizza shop So we're going to bring a bottle of ranch. That's not as weird to me as like this interaction where it's like, oh, now it's like low-key kind of petty, but also I get it because the like pizza shop owner, like how big are these cups? You know what I mean?
Didn't specify, but like I could imagine
they're smallish.
Yeah,
exactly. And $10 for like that's a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so I will say that like maybe like half of the "you are the asshole" replies are simply because they're just like, why would you put ranch on pizza?
Oh, that's
it's
silly.
one of those comments.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
silly.
like, okay,
ranch
come
on
on
pizza
now,
is
come
pretty
on.
common.
It's pretty common now, and even if you don't like it, I mean, that's not the weirdest thing people put on pizza.
Oh, no, definitely not. I mean, you can't say, like, it's weird to put ranch on pizza when, like, they literally put anything on pizza. Like, so, yeah, I don't think that's weird. I think this is like, well, you're just kind of answering petty with petty because, like, the shop owner maybe shouldn't have said what they said either.
Yeah, that's where I thought the shop owner kind of crossed the line.
Yeah.
A lot of people were bringing up the fact that the OP is the asshole simply because they're stating like the fact that you shouldn't bring outside food into a restaurant. And now we're just like, is ranch outside food?
Well, also, I think it depends on the scale of the restaurant. If it's an upscale place, yeah, don't do that. If it's like a pizza joint, come on now. Like, it's pizza. Like, come on. Like, I don't think that's weird.
Yeah.
It's like, if it's like a high-end place, like you're going to a steakhouse, and it's like, if you go to a steakhouse and you bring A1 or like you ask for A1, that's kind of like a faux pas, right? But ultimately, I'm kind of like, well, you like what you like kind of vibe. And even if like I might not do it, that doesn't mean somebody else won't. And I think generally, like for pizza, whatever, bro. Like it's pizza. Like you're not at a high class place. I would imagine it's like a pizzeria. Yeah, and it's like I don't know. Like I just don't think it's that deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think it's
like.
Yeah.
I have more of a problem with the pizza owner saying something like that. I'm just like, come on, man. Like that's they already like paid for your pizzas, and you're gonna die on this hill. That's
also not a great way to like retain business either. Like I get that like college students like kind of sometimes do get a bad rep for like being like frustrating or like not as respectful, and like I get that like if you have issues with college students, but like I wish we knew if this pizza place on a college campus, because if you're on a college campus, like come on, you know, like
I believe if I was doing my research right, this is, well, they say Morgantown, and I think that's in West Virginia.
Okay.
So if anyone out there knows, I think someone in the replies said, I know exactly where this is.
Oh geez, that's funny.
And that shop owner is a dick.
Oh, that's funny. So like this tracks is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, yeah, like because if they just like brought the ranch in and like none of this interaction happened, I wouldn't have a problem with them bringing that in.
Yeah.
I'd be like, whatever, bro.
Yeah, I was like, they paid for the main.
Yeah.
The pizzas.
Yeah, like that's not even a big enough issue to say anything about.
Yeah.
To me, anyway.
Yeah.
But like with this interaction, I get why it happened the way it happened, because it's like the shop owner said something petty, and then they're charging that much for the ranch, and then it's like on top of that, it's like you already paid for these pizzas, like, and like the fact that they don't want to pay that much for the ranch, well, there's a convenience store like really close. Like I don't. He just answered petty with your petty, and
yeah,
I may not have done that personally, but I can see why this person did. Yeah.
And I mean, like, just because I don't like blue cheese, I understand this principle. If he did the same thing with blue cheese, I wouldn't have. I still would have thought he wasn't the asshole.
Yeah, if he went and bought a whole jar of marinara sauce, I would have been like, whatever, bro. Like, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I personally don't think this guy's the asshole.
No, me either.
Yeah.
Me either. If anything, the shop owner's the asshole.
Yeah. Don't die on the hill of like.
Yeah.
Making them pay for little cups of sauces.
Yeah, like, and I get it, like, it's expensive, but like, also, how much are you genuinely paying for that ranch? Like, the cups of garlic sauce.
I think they were saying that some of the other sauces and condiments, there was no charge. Ranch was the only one that was.
That's what I mean. Like the cups of garlic sauce and butter, I would imagine, because that's usually what garlic sauce is. Is probably more expensive than the giant ass fucking ranch that you bought. Like, I'm sure it's like, unless they make this ranch in house, which I don't know if they do. That would be important information if we knew that.
Yeah.
But like,
that's the only time I'd be like, okay, I understand charging for ranch.
If it's like freshly made ranch.
In house.
But if this is coming out of a bottle, bro.
Yeah.
You're just mad that you're not getting the money and they just bought their own bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. Let's move on. I don't know if this is going to be a reoccurring segment, but I found a cool Instagram page that has a lot of would you rather scenarios that I think could be fun to do, could be fun to talk about. Would you rather A, have the ability to blink yourself into bed from any location, your teeth and body will automatically be clean, or B, have the ability to snap your fingers and be instantly showered and ready to go, new clothes on, hair done / cut, makeup done? So basically, would you rather be able to like end your day at work, snap your fingers, and like you're home, you're comfy in bed, or would you rather be like dead asleep, you've overslept, and you're like, oh crap, I'm gonna be late for work. Nope, snap your fingers and everything's ready to go. And it doesn't even have to be like work related. You can just be ready to start your day or whatnot.
Yeah.
Or end your day.
I think I know which one you're going to pick.
Yeah.
Because you just say this kind of a lot.
I'm going with B.
Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah, because like I am a high maintenance person. At least when it comes to getting ready.
Yeah.
It takes me an hour to get ready.
And you've literally like streamlined it so much to the point where like you can't really streamline it anymore. Like it just is sort of like it takes the time it takes kind of thing. Like you can't rush certain things. So yeah, like it just is what it is.
And part of the struggle is like my self-diagnosed ADHD, where sometimes I see the mountain of tasks before me and I drag my feet to get it done. But then, once it's all done, I feel great. Like I love feeling like fresh and ready to go.
Yeah, it's like the end result feels great, but then it's like
getting there is like
hard.
Monumental sometimes.
Yeah, agreed.
So,
yeah.
Which one are you picking?
I would probably pick B as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's just nice to just have everything.
I was going to think you were going to pick A because, you have a longer commute to work than I do. And I feel like, after a long day of work, like, just be back home would be nice. It
would be, it's true. But I also like the commute.
Okay.
Like, partially.
That's
anyway.
fair.
Like, I have a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, no, I get it.
but like, I do, because I like the reading, I like the audiobooks and like all the things. So like,
And time that you could be listening to podcasts such as the Nuanced AF podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. YouTube, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. Spotify.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for listening. Alrighty, on to everyone's favorite topic now, TikTok.
Let's see. Who should tip?
Okay, here's a question. You go out to eat, whether it's by yourself, with your spouse, or with a group of friends, whoever, right? And when you get to the restaurant, you run into someone that you know. Maybe a friend, another friend group, your boss, whomever, somebody that you know and that you have a good relationship with, right? So you have your dinner, you do your thing, you order whatever you want, and at the end of the night, when you ask for your check, you discover that that other person or people unexpectedly covered your bill, right? The question is, who do you think is responsible for leaving the tip? Is it you, or is it the person who unexpectedly covered your bill? Right? I have been asking people this question for years, and people, it's interesting to see who falls into what camp. There are the people who are die hard. No, it is the diner's responsibility to cover the tip. And then there are it is the unexpected bill payer's responsibility to cover the tip. I don't necessarily think there is a 100% right answer, right? I know for me personally, if someone were to unexpectedly cover my bill, or when they have, because it has happened before, I leave the tip. I will always leave a tip, because I came to that restaurant with the intention of paying a bill and tipping the server, right? And just because my bill was covered unexpectedly does not mean that I still did not receive the benefit of that server's labor and their service, right? So I'm still going to leave them a tip, right? If the unexpected bill payer wants to leave a tip on top of that, that is their business, right? So I would just love to hear what you think about this.
I know my answer.
I know my answer too.
What's your answer?
My answer is that it's the diner's responsibility. Like, so I agree with her.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Also, on top of that, unless the person like, because I don't know like how they did that. Like if they were like, oh, I want to pay for this table's bill or whatever, and the server comes over. And like, because that could be done like either in cash or like by card.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like they could have, in theory, like if they used a card, they would have already potentially put a tip down. So like I can see the argument for the other way too, but I would have assumed that like she said, you went with the intent of paying anyway. So you may as well just leave a tip on top. If they didn't already tip, or if they did already tip.
I like her reasoning that like I came to this place with the intention to pay.
Yeah.
And just because it was unexpectedly covered, I still want to tip my server. Just because like I'm someone who very much values, customer service.
Yeah.
People, especially tipped workers.
Yeah.
As someone who relies on tips myself.
If that ever happened, like that would be a moment I would definitely want to tip the bill. Like,
because you can.
Yeah, because you can. Because it's like, it was covered for you. So it's like, oh, you
if
tipped
anything,
the bill.
tipping the bill would be less than what you would have paid before because
you would have
added a tip on top of that bill, but tipping the actual bill itself.
Yeah, exactly. Like that would still be nice.
Yeah.
Because like you had the intention of spending that money anyway.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get that obviously like, they want to do a good thing, but then it's like, this is a gesture in kind, right?
Yeah.
You do a kind thing back. And yeah, that's a great night for that server. Like, be like, oh, this maybe that person who paid left a tip, and maybe it was like 20% or whatever the gratuity was for the amount, and then like this person tips the bill on top. Like that's great.
Yeah.
Like
awesome.
If that ever happened, that's exactly what I would want to do.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's ever happened where we're seated at like a restaurant. Like I've had people pay for like top off my tank or something, or I've had people like pay for like my coffee, but nothing like this where it's like a whole dining experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've unfortunately also never had that experience where someone like covers something unexpectedly. Not even like one of those like pay it forward situations in the drive-thru. That has never happened to me. Even though I've seen it happen, it's never happened to me.
That's happened.
So what the fuck? No, I'm kidding.
That's happened to me like in line, like if I'm waiting in line somewhere, that's happened before, or like
in person.
Like in person.
Like you're standing, yeah. Even that's never happened to me.
Happened. And I've definitely had people like top off my tank.
That's
like,
cool.
For sure. Like I've even had like gas attendants do that, which is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they would like put in $10 or whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, which is cool.
That's awesome.
I've had that happen like maybe 3 times. But low key, I also do tip my gas attendants.
There you
like,
go. There you go.
so they, kind of also.
Again, we're from Jersey where we don't pump our own gas.
Yeah,
so.
Also payment in kind, right? It's like,
yeah.
Especially if it's consistent. I consistently have like the same 5 people that like fill up my tank. So.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
And I know we've said our piece about like tipping and tipping culture and like how a lot of it's misdirected anger. Like you should be mad at corporations for not paying their workers a living wage.
Both can be true though. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and because this is the culture we live in, right?
Yeah.
It's like we have to, whether we agree or not agree, there's a certain extent of like you do want to do well for others, so that that extends to tipping sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think in essence we're in agreement that even if our bill is unexpectedly covered, we are still tipping.
Oh, 100%.
Even if we find out that person who covered our bill also tipped.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter to me. I'm still tipping.
No, I'm still tipping. Yeah, I'm still definitely tipping. I'm not taking that as like a windfall. I would spread that along.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kicked out for a t-shirt.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, okay.
I was kicked out of a restaurant for wearing a rival restaurant's t-shirt. Yeah, you heard that right. So I decided to go and get dinner with my husband last night, and we went to one of my all-time favorite fast food restaurants. All I'm going to tell you about this place is that it serves chicken, amongst other things.
That really doesn't narrow it down, to be honest.
And immediately I noticed like just some strange vibes coming from the cashier. But it was later at night, so I just kind of assumed that they were just tired from a long shift. My husband places our order, he pays, and we go and sit down while we wait for them to make it. I didn't even think about this, but I was wearing a t-shirt that was advertising a rival restaurant that also serves chicken. I would say they're both equally known for the fact that they serve chicken. So we get our food, my husband goes and grabs it, I grab our drinks, and we sit down and we start eating. I swear not even like 3 minutes after we sit down, some guy comes up to our table and he's wearing like the company shirt, has the company name on it, whatever. I think maybe he's just coming over like to check on us to see if our food is good, because there weren't a lot of people like sitting in the restaurant. My husband and I both look up at him like to say hello or whatever, and he just looks at us and says, "You need to leave." I was just in shock. I was like, "I'm sorry, like I think you have us confused with someone else. Like, what did we do?" He was like, "Ma'am, we are a very prideful restaurant. We cannot have you wearing that shirt in here. It's completely inappropriate." So I look down and I think, oh God, like I put on the wrong shirt. Like I'm wearing my Hooters shirt or something, like they're shocked about the graphic on my shirt, but it was just a regular restaurant shirt. There wasn't even a person on it. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like I really think you have us confused with someone else. Like my shirt is just a insert other restaurant name shirt. Like there's nothing inappropriate on it. What's wrong with my shirt?" And he's like, "Ma'am, you cannot eat in this restaurant and advertise that company. It's completely inappropriate. It's not called for." He was like, "For you to come in here and eat the food that we've prepared and to wear their shirt is so inappropriate, and you and your friend need to leave." So I look at my husband, who is just staring at the guy like, my husband is like, "Sir, like I understand that, it's, I guess, a company that makes a similar type of food to yours, but do you not think like this is really inappropriate? We're paying customers. I'm just very taken aback. We've never experienced service like this before." And to be fair, it wasn't the one that we usually go to, and they did have slightly worse reviews than our usual one, but we were on the other side of town. But again, it's a fast food restaurant. Like, the reviews are never that good. The guy's like, "Sir, I don't really care what you have to say. You need to take her and you need to leave. Otherwise, we're going to call the police." The police?
That's
so my husband is
crazy.
like, "No, it's fine. Like, we're going to take our food and we're going to go." And the guy's like, "No, you need to leave your food."
This is
I said, "Sir, all due respect,
better be the non-emergency number.
I'm taking it home with me. If you want to kick me out over a t-shirt, that's one thing, but I paid for this food. You literally cannot take it away from me." And that's what my husband says to him as well. And the guy's like, "Whatever, you both need to leave. Like, our dinner rush is about to start, and I cannot have you in here with that shirt on." We take our food, and like everyone else in the restaurant, there weren't a lot, but they're all looking at us. All of the employees have gathered at the front. They're all looking at us. One of them actually had their phone out and was recording, so part of me is terrified that this video is going to end up on the internet. My husband and I take our food and we leave, and that was definitely the weirdest experience I've ever had in a fast food restaurant. Like, I didn't think that managers took the brand that seriously. Like, I understand if we would have been like yelling, "Blah, blah, blah is way better, like this shit sucks," then I would have understood. We would have been disorderly, we would have been disturbing other people, but we were sitting quietly in the corner eating our chicken. So you guys tell me, what would you have done in that situation? Because I am still a little bit taken aback that I was even in that situation.
Oh.
All right.
That's silly.
Thoughts?
That's so silly. I would have been like, "Bro, are you serious?" Because, like, okay, first off, I feel the word inappropriate is a silly word to use.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe you could lean on disrespectful. Maybe. But, like, even so, you would take that too far, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's right. If they were being, like, disorderly, or if they were like, oh, like, this place sucks, like, insert name here on shirt is way better.
Yeah, they were, like, openly protesting.
Yeah, then that's one thing.
Yeah.
But they're not. Like,
to just wear a shirt.
Wearing a shirt. It's silly. That's super silly.
Yeah, first of all, the whole t-shirt thing is something where it dances along the line of, like, is this crossing the line a little bit? Which I mean, I lean towards no. Or at least, well, from the manager's perspective, like, does it cross the line that where, like, I have to kick this customer out?
No.
Definitely.
No.
I mean, I don't think so.
No.
But I think he really crossed the line was just like, oh, and you can't take your food either.
No.
You're just like, what? They paid for that.
Yeah. Like,
that's really crossing the line.
I also don't get it because, again, creating a bad experience. Like, if they were actually being disorderly, fine, kick them out of the restaurant. But, like, they're not. That's my key thing there. Like, they're not disturbing other people. They're not being disorderly. Like, they're not causing a scene. There's no actual reason to call the cops. There's no actual reason. Because what are you going to do? Call the non-emergency line and be like, yo, can you believe this person is wearing this shirt? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of wish
like
I could have seen what would have happened. Because, like, would the cops have, like, still, like, escorted them away? Or would they have been like, they're not doing anything wrong?
That would depend. Like, I feel
We're
like on the cops. Like, because I feel like sometimes the cops will just be like, okay, we're just going, like, do you agree, like, to leave the premises kind of vibe? Like, and if they're like, yes, then, like, that's it. And then, like, the restaurant person gets some sort of indication, I guess. But, like, ultimately, like, they're just trying to keep the peace kind of in that situation where it's like, but it's like the manager or whoever came over with that level of, like, you know,
power trip.
Yeah, some level of power trip.
Yeah, so there was, I think,
like, girl,
a part 2, and they said that, you know, they contacted, like, corporate and whatnot, left a complaint.
Yeah,
and
I get that.
Corporate followed up being like, yep, we checked the cameras. You guys weren't doing anything wrong. And
yeah,
they credited them for that meal, gave them gift cards. Said we talked to that manager. You know, he's no longer, like, with the company anymore, and that this isn't our policy
crazy.
at all.
That's crazy.
That, like, you know, people can't, like, wear, like, a rival company shirt.
That seems like personal beef to me. Like, that person, like, took their job way too seriously, for one, and then second, they thought that it was disrespectful to them, not to the company at large.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, like, that creates a bad experience, which means, like, these people may not come back, which is ultimately what you want as a restaurant, right? You want the people to keep on coming back.
Yeah.
Like, repeat customers is, repeat business, repeat money, right? So it's like, if they were being disorderly, you know, I'm all for, like, calling the non-emergency line, whatever, like, kicking them out, whatever. You know, you're being disrespectful, you're being disorderly, whatever. But they were not. So what are we doing?
Yeah. All right. There's a second layer of nuance that I want to touch on here.
Okay.
That I see not just from here, but all the time when someone presents a complaint in this way. And that is the people that are just like, why aren't you saying the restaurant's name? I want to know.
Oh, okay. Well,
and some people even, like, kind of hide under the guise of, like, I just want to make sure that, like, I know where not to spend my money. But really, to me, I think people just want to unleash hate.
Yeah, and I think for on this person's end, I think also it's partially a legality reason, I would imagine.
Yes.
That it's not like I'm not trying to slander this company necessarily, but I want to talk about my experience.
Yeah, again, in the update videos she's posted, yes, it is exactly that.
Yeah, it's legality. And I do think that, like, also this one interaction is not representative of the whole.
Yeah.
Like, this could be like...
Yeah, she says that too.
Yeah, it's just one interaction with this one restaurant, not the whole restaurant chain as a whole. It was just this one particular manager was on some sort of trip that day.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. Yeah, so many people are just so ready to get their pitchforks out.
Yeah, be like, I hate you.
Yeah, just fucking riot and like
for some things are very justified to do that for.
Yeah.
Some things are not though.
Yeah. Like if it's like, if it's really like, I don't know, like a civil issue or something like that, and maybe it's not a chain, it's just, one store and like the one owner feels very strongly about one thing that's kind of problematic.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I can
There's also a lot of nuance there, though, but because they're not a big chain, right? Like if it was a more mom and pop kind of place, it's like, well, they're allowed their opinions, like that. They're allowed.
That's true too.
Freedom of speech. So it's like I might not agree with you, but you are allowed to share that opinion, whether I like it or not. So yeah, I definitely think that. Like whether I agree or whether it's right.
Yeah, I just think that's an instance where like, okay, tell me the business name so I know to support a different local business or something like that.
That's where that matters, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay,
that's where it's like in good faith, but I think a lot of people
don't
ask for it in bad faith, so like they can like, tank their reviews.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that makes sense.
And I
to me.
get it. It
somewhat
comes from a good place, but it gets tricky fast.
It does, yeah, because it's like how much of this is justified and then how much is not. Is it okay to tank the reviews if they're being like terrible? I really think it depends on what they're saying or what they're doing.
In an instance where it's a chain fast food restaurant, like you said, it's just one instance, one person. Yeah, it's not representative of the company as a whole.
No, that's not fair, especially since the company literally went as far as firing this person. That definitely shows me that this is not representative of like who they are as like a chain or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's pretty like that, because that's pretty extreme, because I feel like a lot of places would just be like, oh, like you get a write-up or something and that's it, like that's end of story. To go as far as firing is also kind of crazy to me. Like, not that this person didn't necessarily deserve it, but that like that shows the level that they're taking it, like the seriousness.
Yeah. Interesting situation.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Very nuanced.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. In the interest of time, I think we should leave it there. So guys, thank you so much for joining us and listening. But if you don't want the party to end, consider joining us over on Patreon, where we do extra content and record for a few extra minutes after the episode ends. Or if you'd rather, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/nuancedafpod. If you're looking for a free way to support, consider subscribing to us over on YouTube, where we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so our channel can be monetized. You can find all our links in the description/show notes or at linktree/nuancedafpod. That is linktr.ee/nuancedafpod. Thank you again so much for joining us and listening. And remember, in a world where nothing is black and white, it's our job as human beings to find, understand, and be that nuance, because we are all nuanced AF.